Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Radha Madhav Radha Madhav Radhe Jai Radha Jai Radha Parth Satya Radha Parth Satya Radhe Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Sita Ram Jai Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय हो। श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय। सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताय की जय। सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। बोल परमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीमद् भागवतम 4th canto, chapter 22 and text 59. Dharmaradiva Sikshaya Asharye Himavaniva Kubera eva kosadho Guptartho Varuno Yatha Dharmaradiva Sikshaya Ashare Himavaniva Kubera eva kosadho Guptartho Varuno Yatha Dharmaradiva Sikshaya Ashare Himavaniva
Ashtaye Navaniva
Kubera Eva Kosadho
Veraiva Kusadyo
Guptartho Varno Yatha.
Tato Varnota
Follow.
Dharmaradiva Shikshaya
Dharmaradiva Sikshayam
Ashtaye Navaniva
Ashare Himavaniva
Veraiva Kusadyo
Kubera Eva Kosadho
Tato Varnoyata
Guptartho Varno Yatha.
Dharmaradiva Shikshayam
Dharmaradiva Sikshayam
Himavaniva
Ashare Himavaniva
Sadayo
Kubera Eva Kosadha Guptartho Varno Yatha. Dharmaradiva Sikshayam Ashare Himavaniva Kubera Eva Kosadha Guptartho Varno Yatha. Ram Nam. Bolo.
Dhammaradiva Shikshayam
Dharmaradiva Sikshayam Ashare Himavaniva Kubera Eva Kosadha Guptartho Varno Yatha. The word meaning. Dharmarativa, like King Yamaraj, the superintendent of death. Ikshayam, in education. Acharya, in opulence. Himavan Iva, like the Himalaya mountain. Kuvera, the treasurer of the heavenly planet. Iva, like. Kosadhya, in the matter of possessing wealth. Guptartha, Shakrashi. Varuna, demigod named Varuna. Yatha, like. Translation purport by His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Maharaj Prithu's intelligence and education were exactly like that of Yamaraj, the superintendent of death. His opulence was comparable to the Himalaya mountain, where all valuable jewels and metals are stocked. He possessed great riches like Kubera, the treasurer of the heavenly planet, and no one could reveal his secret, for they were like the demigods Varunas. Yamaraj or Dharmaraj, as the superintendent of death, has to judge the criminal living entities who have committed sinful activities throughout their lives. Consequently, Yamaraj is expected to be most expert in judicial matters. Prithu Maharaj was also highly learned and exceedingly exact in delivering his judgment upon the citizens. No one could excel him in opulence any more than estimate of stock of minerals, jewels in Himalaya mountains. Therefore, he is compared to the Kubera, the treasurer of the heavenly planet. Nor could anyone discover the secrets of his life any more than learn the secrets of Varuna, the demigod presiding over the water, night, and the western sky, Varuna. In omniscient He is omniscient, and since he punishes sins, he is prayed for forgiveness. He is also the sender of diseases and is often associated with Mitra and Indra. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Ena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri भ्रष्टां स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्यमेव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे धर्मारिडिव शिक्षायामाश्चर्ये हिमवानिवः कुबेर इव कोशाढ्यो गुप्तार्थो वरुणो यथा। Maharaj Prithu's intelligence and education were exactly like that of Yamraj, superintendent of death. His opulence was comparable to the Himalaya mountain, where all valuable jewels and metals are stocked. He possessed the great riches like Kubera, the treasurer of the heavenly planet. No one could reveal his secret, for they were like demigod Varunas. So we are reading Maharaj Prithu's meeting with Chatus Kumaras, Sanak Sanandan Sanat Kumar. So these Sanakadik Rishis, they are sons of Brahma, and they have maintained the celibacy. And because of their austerity, they are so effulgent. They know everything, they are most knowledgeable people. And only when Lord wants to do some mercy upon somebody, then they appear on that place. So Prithu Maharaj is very fortunate. See, in this pastimes of Prithu Maharaj, as a king, he has possessed all the devotional qualities. So this is very rare. And that was the reason when Prabhupada went to see Indira Gandhi in 1971. So he had 10 points. In his second point, it is still that booklet is there in Prabhupada Quarter, Vrindavan. So in the second point, he mentioned about that all the member of parliament should be initiated Brahmins. So what is the reason? Because the member of parliament, the senators, congressmen, they are the people who will then select the prime minister and their leader. So amongst themselves. So it means if they are initiated Brahmins, so they will be completely dedicated to Supreme Personality of Godhead, because a Brahmana is the best human being. He has a mode of goodness, he has all piety, and he lives his life according to the Vedic instruction. So that's why Krishna says, Namo Brahmana Devaya Go Brahman Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Namo Brahmana Devaya. So who accepts Brahmanas as their God, their chief, who respects Brahmanas like his own master, and also respects the cows. That Krishna, who has so much attachment, is the cowherd boy. So that's why people, when they go Vrindavan, now Vrindavan has become like a city. But 40 years back when I went first time Vrindavan, I saw that there was nobody on that road. It was completely clean, only Krishna Balaram temple. And when we are coming from station to the temple, there is tanga pushed by horses. So it is like chariot, but it is used for public transport in Mathura Vrindavan. So we are sitting and they had sound making kan. No, there was very nice sound. And we see around the fields, the cows are running. They are so happy. So Braj is like, this has a special, Lord Krishna has walked throughout the Braj Mandal naked, barefooted. He has never any shoes. Nand Maharaj brought a golden shoe for him when he was a child. So he said, okay, where is this shoe for my calves, my cows? If they don't have shoe, why should I have? So he has so much respect for calves and cows. Now, but this is unfortunate in this material world, throughout world, people are slaughtering cows. They are eating. Instead of taking their milk, cow has got all potency. Cow's urine, cow's dung, everything. Everything is very potential. Cow's presence. If you just touch cow, you get so much peace. It's very special. That's why Krishna was so fond of cows. Govinda. Govinda is that who herds the cow. Govinda also who is the master of all the senses. So Govinda, Namo Namaha. So we are offering respectful obeisances. Prabhupada has actually given a culture. See, people think that there are 3 ways to achieve the God consciousness: Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga. But even in Bhakti, the word Bhakti was always translated like devotion. This is first time in the history when Prabhupada is writing devotional service. Bhakti is not devotion. It is active. You have to perform devotional service. And that is the best part of human life. If somebody can perform somehow or other, even by mistake, even by the association sometimes, like Prabhupada himself, when he describes how he met Bhakti Siddhanta, he was pushed by his friend Narendra. One Bengali friend, he just pulled him, oh, there is a very nice sannyasi, let us go and have his darshan. He was very reluctant. He thought that in his father's house, Gaur Mohan Dey was a very pious person. So many sadhus, especially smoking beer, they also come. They have saffron dress. And he was very charitable person, always, offers them very nice prasad, gives them charity. So he was not very fond of going to meet this type of people. He said, no, no, he's a very rare person. Come on, come on. And when he took him, so because that boy was always going to Gaudiya Math, so he offered obeisances. And Prabhupada is also very cultured because he was brought up in such a way in devotional family. So he also offered that. And Bhakti Siddhanta never met him. But as soon as he get up, he said, oh, you are educated young man. Go to the Western world. Take this Krishna consciousness. Preach to the Western world. Now what is this message? Why he says to him like this? Because this Western world has become like a leader world. They want to lead the world by armament. They give so much arms to the world. Just keep fighting, keep fighting. I will provide you arms and ammunition. So his guru is saying that everybody in this country, they are just copying. They are trying to copy the Western culture, their dress, their eating habits, their movement, everything they want to copy. So he said that if you go and preach this glory of Krishna to the Western people, and when they come here, they come back to India. So they will also accept. And then they will grow fast. Exactly the same thing happened. Prabhupada came here. He captured so many white elephant. Prabhupada used to say to the white devotees, my dear white elephant. They are jumping back and forth. And when he comes first time to Delhi in 1971, so mayor of Delhi, he came at the airport to receive him. This is the same Delhi where he was struggling in Connaught Place with his own back to Godhead, very simple back to Godhead of just a folder page, 2 pages are there. So he himself used to distribute, go to the coffee house, dear sir, please, please. And people will say, oh, no, we don't have time, Please, Swamiji, we have no time. So he wrote one magazine stating that we have no time. So it was very strange. People see we have no time, then they became very interested. What is there? Let us read. So Prabhupada, he followed his Guru's order. He took it by heart and he came to the Western world. He gave this Krishna consciousness to the devotees who were completely baffled. They were completely lost in this material cosmos. They don't know what to do, what not to do, where to go. And Prabhupada has no means. He just came by ship and he has no money. But he was determined. His determination, like yesterday we read, that he was like Meru. He cannot deviate once, even 1 inch from his place. He's determined. So his Guru's order was that you go to the Western. So he's just trying to preach. And he was successful in his preaching. Because they saw that he has so much love. You see, first time when he chanted in Tompkins Square, so these people, they also keep some coins there. So he got like $5-6 at the end. So next day he brought Simply Wonderful. He used it, not for his own self, but for preaching. So Prabhupada's mission was that whatever he gets, whatever facility Krishna gives him, he utilizes for the service for Krishna. And this is the reason. You see, otherwise, ahar, nidra, bhai, mathun, these are all common in human species and the animals. Then it is a better off situation. Animals have no restriction, no control, no rules, no green light, red light, whatever they want to do, they do. So that way, if sense gratification is the ultimate aim, then better is the animal life. because they have complete freedom, no control whatsoever. No. Dharmasti ekaha, adhikaha visheshaha. This religious principles to follow the devotional service is the only, it is the only one reason by which the Supreme Lord has given this human body. This human body has only summum bonum of its perfection is to perform devotional service, whatever we do. So Prabhupada saw, because Bhakti Siddhanta also said him in his order that whenever you get some money, you print books. So Prabhupada establishes BBT just to print books. And books have so much effect throughout world. Hare Krishna devotees distributing so many books. So sometimes people think, what is the use? Just giving is not. No, it is like a time bomb. Prabhupada used to say that my books are like time bomb. Keep it. Sometime somebody will touch and he will just go through it. Immediately his consciousness gets verified. And then he will talk about it to others. And there will be effect. It is not ineffective. It is very effective book. These books are very effective. As soon as somebody comes in contact with these books, his life will be transformed. And he will become the perfect human being. Before even taking shelter of any religious scriptures, a person cannot claim himself that he is a human being. Whatever he follows Christianity or Judaism or whatever religion he wants to follow. But unless he goes in some kind of religious principle, the best is to follow Prabhupada's instruction, follow ISKCON. Because Prabhupada has built a house. It is not a small house. This is the house for the whole universe. The whole world can live in. So we have become a part of Prabhupada's mission. And in this mission, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, Bhagavati Uttam Shloke, we have to serve this Bhagavatam every day. Not only book Bhagavat, all the devotee Bhagavats. So this service is the summum bonum of our life. We serve the book Bhagavat, we serve the person Bhagavat, and we relate to each other like Supreme Being himself. As if Krishna has come to your place, how you are looking after him. Same way treat each other, because Hidaya Dese Arjuna Tishtati. Krishna is saying, I'm in your heart, in everybody's heart. I'm living. So why can't you see? You can feel him. He's right here inside everybody's heart. So when we respect each other, so he understands. He reads your mind. He immediately gives the virtue. He immediately gives whatever is our requirement. Lakshmi Sahasra Sat Sabhram Sebhimanam. Basically, people are, in this world, they are just running after money. For what? For sense gratification. But the ultimate, their demand is money. Because unless they get money, they cannot do anything. So they are just running in rat race, running after money, running after. But devotees, why they become free? Because they take shelter of the Supreme Person who is not being served by one Lakshmi. Lakshmi is Sahasra Sat Sabhram Sebhimanam. Millions of Lakshmis are serving to the Supreme Personality of God. Millions. He just desires everything in his jam. So he is saying that Prithu Maharaj is so judicious, like Yamraj. Can you believe that Yamraj, he is sitting in Yamloka and he has account of every living entity? Chitragupta is right here on your shoulder. He is just making description, how many punya, how many pap, so much. And it is so much this Gahana Karmana Gati, this mode of karma is so complicated, very difficult to understand. But Yamraj knows, he has complete record. Immediately, so much pap, go to hell. So much, go to heaven, right? But as soon as you surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead, so limitation. He immediately said, delimit. No, no. You are not under my purview. In Ajamil's case, you see that Ajamil, even though he was born in a Brahmin family, he was very pious. He has a pious father, pious parentage. But because of the bad association, he was fallen. But still, because he has a good fortune, so his youngest son, he put name Narayan. And he was so much attached with his youngest son, Narayan, Narayan. He's going to bed, Narayan. Every time. He's not calling Narayan thinking that Narayan is Lord's name. He's just calling out for his son. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Bhinna tava nama namina. You have given so much Shakti, all the Shakti. Namna makari bahudha nij sarva Shakti. You have given all your potency in this name. This is like credit card which has no limit, unlimited. Go to any bank, go to any ATM, withdraw whatever you want to. So that is this Namna makari bahudha. And he is just calling out Narayan, Narayan all time, full day for his son. But when his death superintendents, Dutas, they came at the time of his departure. So just by seeing them, he was bewildered because they are very furious. So he is calling out for this boy, Narayan. Narayan, Narayan. But Bhinna Tava Nama Naminaha. Because the Supreme Lord's name and he himself had no difference. No difference. Immediately, Lord's messengers, they come fast. They say, stop. You have no right on this person because he has called out the name. So, one Yamdutas, they were very surprised. They thought that their boss is the boss of everybody. Now there is super boss. Who is this? Why these people are stopping? So they immediately went back and they said, we are sorry, today is a big thing happened. So he told the story. Oh, they called out Narayan. Oh, you made a very blunder mistake. Why did you even try? As soon as he calls name of Lord, immediately you have to withdraw yourself, you cannot go. So even though he is very judicious, but he cannot do anything to the life of devotees. And if you see, the most Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, this most painful in this life is birth, death, old age, and these diseases. They are giving so much suffering is there. We have no experience. We have past experience, but we are forgetful. We don't know when we are dying how much Scorpios dunk, tick, tick, tick. Not one. Thousands of Scorpio. At time, one time they hit you. So much pain is there. But this Ajamil is a protector just because he was calling out the Lord's name. So Prabhupada has given this holy name to us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. This name he has given is not he has concocted. This is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is given by Lord himself. And they are the protector. Nam Prabhu, they are the protector. So if we take shelter of this holy name, our life will become Apan Jivan Sarthak Kari Karo Para Upakar. So this is the first duty. Not like we preach to others and we become reluctant to ourselves. So Prabhupada has given the sadhana early morning, get up early and finish your round fast, right? So he has given a minimum quota of 16 rounds. Of course, he wanted to give 64 in the Gaudiya system they had. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj disciples, they used to chant 64 rounds. So it was very difficult. Then you have to keep chanting 8 hours, 9 hours. So devotee says, oh, it is difficult. Then he said, okay, try 32. This is also difficult. Then he said, okay, no compromise, 16 rounds. So this is a bare minimum. This is not like he has given you, oh, yeah, just do 16 rounds. This is enough. Not like that. He, because he saw that the followers and we are so much under control of Maya that we cannot focus. So he said, okay, just chant 16 rounds. But it is not like that 16 round is compulsory for chanting you. Even one name, Narayan can protect us. So there is sincere chanting. We should not commit any offense. Actually, in morning we don't chant here. In all the temples they chant 16 round, 16 and now the 10 offenses for holy name before they offer the dandavat.
We do on Sunday.
Huh?
We do on Sunday.
Only Sunday. Okay, that is enough to remember. Once you do good thing on Sunday, all bad thing every day. No. So we have to chant the holy name without any offense. If we can chant offenseless chanting, then our mind, our heart, thus we will be caught by Krishna. Krishna will kidnap. He's a big kidnapper. You see, whatever in material world we say, that if somebody becomes thief, so he will be punished. But Krishna was thief. He was, going in everybody's house and stealing the butter. Then we were sifting, oh, Makan Chor. He's so good. In the fight, he runs away. His name becomes Ranchor. So in Gujarat, there is a Ranchor temple. Very famous temple. You go have darshan. So whatever he does, because he is completely perfect, all the activities are perfect. So we have to depend on Krishna's mercy. So that's why there is a difference between Krishna and Lord Ram. One very great difference. Lord Ram, he is a Purushottama. He came here to show us how to live a good life, how to have relation with wife, friends, brothers, and the subjects. As a good king, he projected himself as a very ideal personality. But in Krishna's pastimes, we see that there is very crookedness. So, only by pure devotional service you can understand. Just by argument, you can never understand Krishna. Krishna is subject of love. And as soon as you develop love for Krishna, everything automatically gets cleared from your heart. All the anarthas, they run away. Your heart becomes pure. And then same chanting, the Nam Prabhu will start dancing on our tongue. And we feel so much emotion. Romanch Kampa, then Romanch Kampa. We will feel like that. So, till 9 o'clock or 8:30, what is the time for class?
Usually till about 1:45, questions until about 5 till. Yeah, you'll do questions at 8:45 and then at 8:55 we usually finish.
Okay. So now this is question time.
Talking about a few minutes.
Okay. So what we have to do, that Nityam Bhagavatam Seva, we have to make a great commitment in our life that we have to serve this book Bhagavat because this is Amal Puran. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says this Amal Puran. There is no contamination. It is purest. All the Vedic literature, purest. So, because this deals with the Krishna's pastimes. And in all the Vedic literature, Bhagavatam is a nectarian, sweet nectar. It is like a butter of essence of the whole Vedas. So we serve this Bhagavad every day, Nityam Bhagavatam. No, not like that you read one day and 2 days, then third day you say no, you escape it and run around here and there. So we have to every day make this principle that we have to read. Suppose you cannot come to the temple, so you read at home. Must read one sloka at least. And then also the service. The most important is service. So what is the best service we can do? Best service is that if we can interact with some other living entity and give him Prabhupada's book. Prabhu, gift, best gift, take it. Right? So actually this whole movement is built on the book distribution. The books are the basis. So if we give it to others, then that is the like a dream project of Srila Prabhupada. If we want to please him, so we must distribute Prabhupada's book. And we see in this our Prithvi Maharaj's life that he is the best ruler of this earth. Not only this earth, from other planets also, demigods also, they respect him because he has taken so many association of so many places that every demigods, they are ready to help him for anything and everything. So this 4 Kumaras, they have appeared in front of Prithvi Maharaj to bless him and to give him more enthusiasm that you just go ahead. Your activities are the great. That's why Maitreya is talking about this incident of their meeting. So, so this shloka, as we understand that he is got all the riches. He is like Kuber, to go for unlimited. Lakshmi lives in Prithu's kingdom. And if we follow, if our countrymen also follow the same principle on which he was ruling the country, I think we will also become happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Everything will come to us. Lakshmi will be always coming, sitting. Okay, no problem. Anything, everything is ready to come for us. So this is the ideal king, like Lord Ramchandra. He was also ideal king. So Prithvi Maharaj is one of the ideal king in Bhagavatam. And by his narration about his stories, we must see this instruction by heart. We should follow and try to get blessings in our life. This blessing will come through Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada has given us deity worship. Prabhupada actually gave us such a scientific system. Even a dry man who has complete dry heart, he becomes Rasovaisa. So much rasa comes in his person. He becomes full of juice. So I think this is enough for today. And thank you, Hare Krishna, for listening. So if you want to ask Ramnam any question, Ramnam is very fired up. He's become my friend. Tell me.
I think that one question I had was for the person who led Prabhupada to his guru, when he led him to him first, was his name Narayan, you said? Did they remain friends for life, or how did the relationship work? Do you happen to know that?
What about, who did you say?
But
Ren.
Narendra.
And
who took him.
yes.
Yeah, that is not much information about that.
Okay.
I was just trying to make the point
Yeah.
that Prabhupada was reluctant to go to see,
Right.
but he was pulling because he was a good friend.
Right.
So he said, no, let us go and see.
Okay.
So the most important thing that somehow or other, like you have come to temple. Now you are here, no? So there is no botheration for how I did come. Now you just go ahead. Take this seriously. Take this message. Like Prabhupada.
Right.
In first meeting only, his guru is giving him direction. Go, preach Krishna consciousness. So you have got so much energy now. So preach it. Distribute book. Whatever money you make, purchase the books. Some people are taking, take money. Some people are not taking, give, this is my gift for you. Please, take. So somehow or other you have to push this book distribution.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, backside.
And you was talking about, Krishna being in our hearts. As a devotee, obviously, as we came into Krishna consciousness, that meant that our heart was open because a lot of people are, their hearts are covered over. So as a devotee, you're talking about reading every day and like that. Is that important to keep the heart open to Krishna? Otherwise, we could get covered over again. Is it?
Suffering is always for this is the Maya, Mrittuloka, Dukhalayam Vasasvatam. This world Krishna has sent us because of envy. We become envious in Golok, and say, okay, go. This is your place. So here he has just sent you, forced you. You wanted to become king. You want to rule. Correct? So he said, okay, now you are here. So this is constant practice. Devotee or non-devotee. Unless and until we practice it regularly, nityam. So we will always get covered. Don't give chance, nityam. It's like Arjuna, Krishna is saying him, Maman smaruddham cha. Constantly chant my name in your smar means you always remember me. And then you keep fighting. Whatever is your duty, prescribed duty, you are performing it. But within your heart, always remembering Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. You have the mic in your hand, so you can ask the last question.
So did you have something for me? I was thinking about this verse. Thank you so much for this very nice class, Prabhuji. But I was wondering, reading this verse, it says, Maharaj Prithu, he has the intelligence. It says here that he has the intelligence and education of Yamaraj. He has the opulence like the Himalayan mountains and the riches of Kuber, the treasure of the demigods. So are we to understand from this verse, I've heard somewhere, but I can't remember this exactly, that when one takes to Krishna consciousness and becomes pure, they develop all the opulence of the demigods. So is that what this verse is illustrating here as well?
Yeah, so this is true. As soon as, just like Prabhupada only brought 40 rupees, they were like $7, right? Now he has got millions of dollars, so many temples, all the riches, they come to devotee. So we have to just take shelter of Prabhupada. Everything will come to us. Okay?
Thank you, Prabhu. Very nice class. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Appreciate that. I was going to ask you, since you were speaking about, being determined to do this Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya, and from what I understand, you've done quite a bit of Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya. So can you give us some advice as to how to stay enthusiastic and determined in Krishna consciousness?
By the service. See, when you develop this service mood, so your heart opens. So anybody you see, you become so compassionate. So then you get a chance to meet and talk, and tell your realization, ask their realization. The enthusiasm will come. And so reaction is like a part of our devotional service. As soon as you even think of doing some seva, enthusiasm will appear right there. Waiting, enthusiasm waiting for you. Just try to, think that you want to do some seva. Service before the self. Don't think of your service. Think of others, think of Krishna, think of Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji. You did good class yesterday. I was impressed. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. You asked question, no question. Robert is sleeping or what? He's doing something. Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki